It's better not to have kidney disease in the first place, of course. But if you're going to have advanced kidney disease, a transplant is the closest you can get to leading a full and normal life again. So for most patients, the issue is not so much, yes, you are likely to live longer, but that yes, your life is likely to be better.
The quality of life, there's a tremendous difference, especially in terms of simple things and what you can eat, what you can't, and the amount of water you can drink.
Dialysis provides you, even when it's done very well, with about 15 to 20% of what your own kidney function would be if you were healthy. Whereas a transplant working well can provide you with near normal, 60, 70, 80%. And so patients typically have more energy, they feel better, they look better.
It was like night and day. Waking up after the operation with a blood sugar that was normal and being able to urinate, which I hadn't done for a year while I was on dialysis, and just feeling good.
The restriction that you have by being bound to a dialysis machine is tremendous. You know, we take things for granted and don't realize the life of an average dialysis patient who has to go to a dialysis unit at least 3 times or 4 times a week and has to be poked in with 2 giant needles and then have to wait on that machine until it cleanses it out. The first thing that comes to a transplant recipient with a good outcome is the freedom.
It gave me the life that I wanted. I could travel again. I didn't have to watch every bite that I put in my mouth. I was able to walk both of my daughters down the aisle when they got married. And I've enjoyed being a grandfather 5 times over.
I had a complicated transplant, so it took me a long time to recuperate. But about a year and a half, 2 years after the transplant, I ran the first full marathon, 26-mile marathon.
We definitely have come a very long way compared to like the early 80s. If you had a transplant last 1 year, it was a big deal. We have people now with transplants that are lasting anywhere from 15 years, 20 years, some as long as 30 years.
If we look at large groups of patients, the evidence would suggest that patients with advanced kidney disease who are transplant candidates are likely to live longer with a transplant than were they to remain on a kidney machine. More than lifespan is life quality. And life quality is typically considerably better with a transplant than on dialysis.
When I had a kidney pancreas transplant, one of the dreams that to me was, because it was a truly dream, to run 26 miles without the need of checking sugar levels or feeling low. So with the transplant, now having the freedom of doing that, it's amazing.
Some of these people have been on dialysis for years, 10 years. They've forgotten how to make urine, and you know, you see them back and they're like, you know, they're like so excited they're making urine for the first time. I'm like, yep, welcome back to the men's room.
It was getting used to having a normal life again, and it was wonderful.